In my last video, I pulled out all the materials I needed so far for my next show. And now I'm going to move all these to my front of my house because I'm going to start assembling what I need for the set. So, and again, the set is for Eureka Day, and that's in a couple of weeks. So let's get started. I got everything up in front of my house. I'm gonna assemble what I have to see what I need, and I'm just gonna lay it out in my front yard, just basically just laying it down flat so I can see where all the walls go, and then that's it. So once again, this is the set design. It's a rough of Eureka Day. I almost forgot the name. Eureka Day, and here's the floor plan. Pretty simple. Just a one wall across the back, but in the center there's actually a screen. So I will build walls around that because the screen, of course, will be added later. And then I'm just going to see where I need to place these walls. I'm just going to lay them down on the ground over here and just get a sense of where I need to go with everything. If I need extra walls, or if I don't, I just brought out a variety of things that I need. Some of my book cabinets or bookshelves that I built are a little different in sizing than what I drew here, so that's going to also change in how it's going to look here too. So hey, let's go, and we'll see what happens. Spacing I need is 20 feet across, so I'm going to measure out certain areas and place some of my pieces, and we'll see where I need to place all my walls. All right, so you can see here I have laid out all the set pieces. Again, it's just right now just laid out on the floor for visual, so I can see what flats I need and where I'm placing some of the things, and of course trying to keep it in within the space. I have about 20 feet across, actually probably about 21, but I'm giving myself a little wiggle room, of course. And then when I go to the theater, it will be a little bit different, of course. So here, as you can see, the window, this is not all going to be shown. It's just going to be half the window because I'm going to just add, I'm going to add a cabinet in front of it, or, you know, a bookcase, and then that will only give me partial window, which is what I want, because I don't want the whole window. It's I've used it way too many times in other shows, and I wanted something a little different. So you're going to get the same window effect, but not all the way like I had in some of the other shows. I always try to do it a little differently each time. And then again, in the space back here, that will be the screen. I'm going to go ahead and I will get some Luan and just cover the bottom part section here and paint it a different color. The bottom part will be, I don't know what color, I haven't decided yet. It depends on what I have in stock. And then the top part will be a white because the screen is white, but I'm going to blend that in with the rest of the wall. So it kind of, you know, breaks it up, and then it also kind of, you won't tell that it's a screen until we need it to be a screen. So that'd be kind of cool. And again, some of the pieces here that I have upright in this direction will actually be, you know, some side walls. And then because the door itself, when I place that in there, is back a little further, so it's about 2 feet back. That will give it a little more dimension to this classroom, so it's not just so one wall. And then we have a wall section over here that I kind of put together, and that actually will be sort of attached, but not attached. It will be on an angle, and it will be attached because this section here, this window unit section, will actually be hinged on onto the other wall, that's permanent, because in the theater that I'm in, they actually need access to Backstage easy enough, and my door unit is not wheelchair accessible for where it's placed, and it will also be on a platform, which won't work either for wheelchairs. So I'm going to make a wall that can actually just open up when we're not in, you know, showtime, when there's no show. So during the week or any other day, that will be open, so they can, the students, because there's shows, you know, there's classes and stuff going on in the same theater there, so they have access to Backstage and the green room and everything, and to the other theater that's next door also. So again, this is Bonnie Sprung with Set Design on a Budget. As you can see, I utilize what I have in stock. I try not to have to, you know, purchase anything new if I can help it. I did buy a little bit of lumber for some bookcases that I built for this show, but I already had the shelving because the neighbor was throwing out shelves, and I took those and they work out great. So, and then some other materials that I had gotten from various places, and it all works out. So, and I have another bookcase that I had built for another show prior to this one, of course, and that's in my garage, and I will pull that out and paint it, and it will be perfect for this show, and that's going to go into the center area of the set. So again, this is Set Design on a Budget. I'm Bonnie Sprung, and if you haven't had a chance to check out my other videos, I have videos on wood graining and marble, stonework, line work using a Finch liner brush, and various other, and of course the video prior to this was sketching Eureka Day out, and of course this one is laying it out, getting it ready, and then the next video we'll be installing it over at the theater. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.